If God has Tia Mowry, then why does she need the sister girls to back her up?
Now available in paperback and e-readers, The Temptation of John Haynes. Given to temptation, pick up this action-packed African-American paranormal romance. Get The Temptation of John Haynes in paperback and e-readers today.
Better get the coleslaw, y'all, cause we're having us a barbecue.
Actress Tia Mowry took to social media to send a message to power to all of the sisters out there. Now, Tia Mowry decided to go on Instagram to send a message of power to black women, and she wanted to try to tell black women to go out and step into their power and stop settling for less than what they deserve. Now, I find this whole statement she's making on Instagram to be very interesting because I thought that God had Tia Mowry, and I thought that God was going to go out here and stand at the side of Tia Mowry. So why does Tia Mowry really need the support of all the sisters out there? Critical question I gotta ask, because if you have faith in God to have you, then why do you need to go out here and send a message to black women? Because if one person has faith in God, they really don't need anybody, but Tia Mowry really isn't with God because God doesn't condone the actions of Tia Mowry, because if you read your Bible, you will understand that God hates divorce, and he also does not condone any sort of action like the ones Tia Mowry made as related to divorcing her husband, Corey Hardrick. Now, this message on Instagram that Tia Mowry is presenting is one that basically shows me that she really doesn't have faith in God, and her faith in this demon that she has had a part of, this Jezebel spirit, is starting to waver. And because her faith in that Jezebel spirit that is inside of her is starting to waver, she's looking to try to find support from reinforcements in the black community. Now, this biracial black woman wants to go out here and get support from the sisters because she knows that she's standing on a rickety platform as related to her divorce and all of the selfish reasons that she was motivated to go out here and divorce her husband, Corey Hardrick, for. Now, Tia Mowry was out here bragging about how it's her turn, but it's looking to me like she's not really confident about the turn she's taken on her own, because now she's looking to go out here and trying to find validation and approval from black women as related to them getting behind her as related to this divorce. Now, your Tia Mowry went out here and wrote a message saying, for so long, we've been told that being bold is the equivalent of being aggressive, and that black women were told not to hide their power or risk being called nasty names. And she's trying to promote the same feminist narratives that many tried to do in the 70s that were proven to be lies, because most black men, like her husband Corey Hardrick, we aren't the ones looking to go out here and trying to suppress black women. No, we were the ones who appreciated the sisters out here. We were the ones trying to look out for the sisters like Tia Mowry. Unfortunately, those sisters really didn't appreciate what men were trying to do for them. Now, again, Tia Mowry is supposed to be a Christian who's supposed to be a part of God's order, but she's acting out of order. She doesn't understand that black men like Corey Hardrick were appreciating them. Moreover, black men like Corey Hardrick were looking to protect her. Unfortunately, because these women like Tia Mowry, they don't really understand that when men are saying no to them or standing up to them, they're trying to protect them. They go out here believing, oh, they're not being appreciated, they're not being get a chance to thrive, when in actuality, what black men are doing is trying to look out for them so that they won't get exploited like black women like Halle Berry and Lisa Bonet got exploited, because women like Halle Berry and Lisa Bonet thought, oh, the black man was trying to hurt me by saying no to me. But what that black man was doing was trying to show you that this is a bad situation where there are people out here looking to exploit you. And while you're thinking you're liberated and free, there's a dude out here looking to make a complete fool out of you. And then after they turn you out, you're the one who winds up losing face, and you wind up losing all of the respect you have. But when you have a woman who is corrupted by the Jezebel spirit, like Tia Mowry, they sit there and believe that society isn't rooting for them and people aren't believing in them, and that a black woman has to stand and thrive on their own, and that they believe that they're taking power on their own, when in actuality they're being exploited and made a fool of. And that's what Tia Mowry is thinking as relating to her turn, that she's going to be able to go out here and be the person she always wanted to be. But what she doesn't understand is that she's putting herself in a line of predators and does not have a husband to cover and protect her. Now, what really, I believe, led to this whole statement about Tia Mowry looking to go out here and make this message to black women about power really has to do with the fact that she's feeling powerless as Corey Hardrick has been going on with his life. Now, Corey Hardrick, in the aftermath of Tia Mowry announcing that she was going to divorce him after 14 years of marriage, his response has not to really say anything outside of making a small statement about not cheating on her or doing her bad in any way. And after making that statement, he has basically been going about his business, looking to take care of their two children and continue to go work on multiple projects. And I believe this is the thing that has Tia Mowry extremely jealous, that the fact that Corey Hardrick is basically going on with his life and going on and looking like he's prospering because he's looking to start work on a Tyler Perry movie, and he's still continuing to work on CW's All American. Corey Hardrick is looking like he's basically getting on with his life, and that really has, I believe, put a major bruise on Tia Mowry's ego, because Tia thought that Corey would be so devastated about everything. He thought Corey was going to be this guy who was going to be look all unkempt and unshaven, all because she left him. But what's happened is that Corey basically is acting like he's not fazed, and he's going about his business, and that put a major bruise on Tia's ego, because she thought that she was all that and that he would be devastated by her leaving him. But it looks like Corey isn't fazed, and again, that's the thing that's got her upset and got her going out here seeking attention, because as she's seen Corey out here on IG, and he's still out here getting in pictures with other celebrities, this is the thing that really has, I believe, made her mad. What's made her mad is that she's seeing that this guy is going on. I mean, he was caught in a picture posing with Busta Rhymes and Rod Digger and Benny Boom and a Snowfall producer, Isaiah K. John. So he's running around in social circles taking care of business, and this is just burning up Tia Mowry, who really doesn't understand how the social marketplace works, because she thought she was going to be able to get her time. She thought she was going to be able to just get back out there like she was when she was younger. But the world has changes for women when they get older. When women are 45, like Tia Mowry, they are not considered women that guys want to go out here and take a turn with. No, there's no guys really checking for Tia Mowry, a divorced 45-year-old mother of two. No, guys aren't really checking for Tia, and that's the thing that upsets her, and it really makes her blood boil when she sees Corey out here, going out here and just making power moves. But what she doesn't understand is that Corey is in the prime of his life, because men don't really start living until they're about in their 30s. That's when they start maturing and start looking to start making moves. And what's happening with Corey right now is he's out here in his prime. He's out here making power moves. And Tia thought, oh, Corey would be like a Pookie back on his mama's sofa, but Corey is out here doing very well for himself, and that's why she's looking to go out here and get her reinforcements from the Sistahood. This biracial black woman is insecure, and now she wants to go get the reinforcements from the Sistahood to, one, validate her insecure feelings about getting older, and two, want to use the Sisterhood and the numbers of the Sisterhood in order for her to feel powerful and to have them go out here and attack Corey Hardrick in force. But the Sisterhood really ain't down with no Tia Mowry, because the Sisterhood looks at the way Tia Mowry was operating and living foul by going out here and divorcing a man who stood at her side and worked with her towards building a family. And as he worked with her towards building a family, she tore this man down by yanking the rug out from under him as related to this divorce. And she thought he was going to be miserable, but instead of him being miserable, he's out here thriving, because again, she thought she was going to curse him by divorcing him, but he sees it as a blessing and an opportunity, because when you have committed no transgressions under the Most High, he will allow you to prosper. And that's exactly what's happening here with Corey Hardrick. He is prospering and thriving, and the demon inside of Tia Mowry, this Jezebel spirit, is seething and boiling in anger. And because it's seething and boiling in anger because they can't subjugate a man and break a man, this is what's leading to her having this breakdown on social media by talking about she loves the bounce back. No, you ain't bounce back, Tia. You're falling, and you're falling hard. And again, you want to send a message about settling and being underappreciated. But the whole thing is, you didn't appreciate the man that God had given you. You didn't want to go out here and work with that man. And now you want to go out here and try to overcompensate by calling on the Sisterhood to go out here and back you up. And what you want to do is try to send a message to them, hoping they'll go out here and try to call out Corey Hardrick. But those women ain't looking to go out here and call out Corey Hardrick, because many of the Sisterhood is out here looking to go out here and get with a guy like Corey Hardrick, who again is in the prime of his life and making power moves. And when you put that man out in the garbage, a lot of those women in the Sisterhood were eyeing that dude and looking to go out here and looking to be a part of his program, because he's out here, he's got structure and building. Again, you may have the house, but he knows how to build. And with him being about 43 years old, he's again in his prime, so he has a chance to get an opportunity at a younger woman and look to build another family. And Tia is basically upset that she's really gotten a bad deal. She's got her turn, but what's happening is she doesn't see that her turn is going to lead to her getting turned out, because a 45-year-old mother of two isn't going to get many opportunities with dudes. No, what she's going to get is old Pookie, old Ray Ray, or young dudes who want to go out here and say that they bagged a celebrity and got a celebrity to drop their skid mark jockey draws and allow them to put the carbon rod reactor in the atomic waste reactor. That's what is out here for Tia Mowry, and that same guy will be living in their house. So Tia Mowry is in a bad place, and she knows it's a bad place, because again, if God got you, you wouldn't be calling on the Sisterhood, because Calling on the sisterhood shows how little faith you have in God. Sending messages out to the sisterhood in this covert fashion shows how scared Tia Mowry is, and she really doesn't understand that this Jezebel spirit has led you into a bad place. This Jezebel spirit has you looking to call on the sisters, but you need to be going out here and repenting and calling for the forgiveness of the Most High, because God doesn't have you in this situation. And the more you go after Corey, because this is what this message is all about. It's about taking a shot at Corey. It's all about sending a shot at Corey because you see Corey doing well, and talking about black women shouldn't settle and be underappreciated. This is all about you feeling inadequate in the presence of Corey's growing success and being jealous of that success. So what you want to do is send a message to black women who are already miserable out here in the hopes that they'll go out here and be looking to go out here and attack this man, when the whole thing is you've been deceived by demons, you've been deceived by feminists, and you've been deceived and played. And as you've been played, you're thinking you're bouncing back when actually you're falling deeper into an abyss. Now, if you want to learn about the struggles of a faded former teen sitcom star, you can pick up my screenplay All About Marilyn on Amazon.com in paperback and Kindle format. And if you want to check out the fabulous first season of All About Nikki, you can find that screenplay book as well on Amazon.com. And if you want to pick up some of my other positive black fiction on the SJS Direct imprint, like the ISIS series, the Esteem series, the John Haynes series, the books of the Spinsterella trilogy, you can find all those books on Amazon.com in paperback and Kindle format. You can also find them at other online booksellers like Smashware's The iBookstore and Google Play. And if you want to see me make more videos cooking and roasting celebrities, you can send a donation to the Patreon, the PayPal, or the Cash App by clicking the links in the description box. That's all I have to say for this video. You can comment, rate, and subscribe. If you're interested in making six figures, then check out Ron Armstrong's 6-Figure PM program. In just 6 short weeks, you'll be trained to become a digital project manager, where you'll learn to build websites, apps, social media campaigns, and digital games. Best of all, you'll be the boss and manage your own team. No coding experience is required, and once you complete the program, you'll receive help in finding your first 6-figure job. The fee for the program is extremely affordable, so check it out now at www.the6figurepm.com. Classes are starting soon, so you'll want to enroll as soon as possible. Now available in paperback and e-readers, John Haynes, 1987. Learn lessons about life and teenage love in the 1980s in this coming-of-age John Haynes story. Get your copy of John Haynes, 1987 in paperback and e-readers at Amazon.com and online booksellers everywhere. Support Black-owned and Black-operated digital broadcast media. www.niceradionetwork.com. Nice Radio Network, broadcasting 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.